top. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Darren.
Why'd you say that as if you're so fed up of saying it?
Because I am.
Okay, I'm Graham.
And we're going to talk about The Hobbit.
The
unexpected journey.
An unexpected
journey.
See how big my mouth went then?
I know. Still no lips, though. So tell us the story of The Hobbit, Part 1.
Well, essentially, so Gandalf, the wizard we all know and love, played by Ian McKellen. Sir Ian McKellen. He arrives at a young hobbit's door.
Keep it brief.
And invites him on a journey.
With the dwarves.
Hobbits don't normally go on journeys and stuff like that. They don't. That's more of a.
I don't know.
That's
in all
more
the
of a
films
briefing.
that I've seen with hobbits in, they've all gone on fucking journeys.
Yeah, that's true.
100% of the main characters in Hobbit films and Lord of the Rings films have been journey hobbits.
Maybe that's like a family trait, and maybe there's been some kind
Baggins.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they were saying in the film, wasn't it? In the Hobbit film, that he should go on a journey because his descendant could ride a horse.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, full-size horse.
Yeah, full-sized horse.
Yeah.
Even Sherlock Holmes can't do that in the Robert Downey Jr. film.
So basically the dwarves got kicked out
The
of
dwarves got evicted
from
by
their
a dragon.
home, and the dwarves want it back essentially.
Pretty much, and I don't know why. Well, I know it's kind of half explained why Gandalf picks Bilbo because he's like, he makes me feel brave. But
yeah,
that's a proper random person to think of, isn't it? Like, from what we can gather, he hasn't seen him since he's a kid.
And you'd imagine Gandalf is quite a sociable guy.
He probably met a lot of people.
Yeah,
and the only person he can think to help these dwarves is a kid.
They need a thief essentially. They don't need anybody else. They just need a thief to go in and steal.
He probably didn't think. I don't think he cares about those dwarves. He's like,
no,
we need someone to help Gandalf. Oh, I think I met somebody 50 years ago.
Yeah.
He was a child then. Maybe he can help.
It's a young man who gives me a chubby. Let's go get him.
Oh dear.
Well, you know.
Oh, someone's read some subtext into that film that nobody else has. Although, when I read the book, when I was like 14, I was laughing. I'm like, was this Lord of the Rings? Maybe it's Lord of the Rings because it was the party, and it kept saying that he was erecting tents and stuff. Honestly, that word erecting for a 14-year-old boy, it's just a comedy gold.
Slayed, yeah.
Yeah, it really did.
God.
I don't know if it's meant to be a comedy book of Lord of the Rings. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway.
But, yeah, so, essentially...
Did you like it?
I keep saying essentially lately. Yes, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great fun.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot more when I watched it recently.
Maybe it's because you watched the extended edition recently and it added something to it.
That's entirely possible. However, a little bit of a framing issue there. Sorry, guys. I did enjoy it. Yes.
Good. Do you think it compares to the Fellowship? As in, do you think it was as good as the Fellowship of the Ring?
I like the diversity of characters in the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yes.
Yes, because you've
got
got
that many characters in this one.
Yeah,
well, the problem is there's too many characters, so you don't really get to find out any of their character.
Yeah,
Except
exactly.
maybe Thorin.
This is it. I mean, you got Bomber.
Yeah.
Who's the only kind of and Thorin. They're the only two I really want. And Ori, of course.
Yeah, Ori. Oh yeah. He looks like Ori.
I look a bit like Ori, but not anymore. Not really.
You do a bit.
And so essentially, yeah, you've got the rest of these guys who, even like right towards the end, and you catch a glimpse of their face. You don't. I didn't really. I haven't got like face blindness or anything like that. I just couldn't. I didn't recognize them from another. Not even from like the meal at the start of the film.
You having a breakdown?
No. I'm just.
Can you name them?
Ori, Thori. No, I tried and I can't.
Ori. Nori.
How many is there? 12, 9.
I don't know. Biffa, Bomber, Bofa, Billy, Killy, James Nesbitt, and the fat one, Bomber, looks like Jared Depardieu.
Yeah. Isn't he a Russian?
Yeah, my favourite Russian actor, Jared Depardieu. So yes, I thought I liked the parallels between this and the Fellowship. You know, obviously it starts off in the Shire with a hobbit going on a journey, and it ends, spoiler alert, with them looking at a mountain where their destination is heading towards. And what else is there? Oh, there's a bit where Gandalf pulls out his pocket moth to get the birds. That happened in the Fellowship. Good old pocket moth.
Yeah.
When they go to Rivendell, they stop off at Rivendell for a bit after they've left the Shire. That's basically like the Fellowship.
Right.
Yeah, I liked it.
He even shouts "Run, you fools!" at one point.
Does he?
Or "Fly, you fools!" or something
What,
like
when,
that. When he... Oh no, wait. What is it? I can't remember. It's not when he breaks the boulder when the trolls are there.
It's when the orcs are looking for them and Radagast has got his rabbits out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I like Radagast with the bird shit in his hair.
yeah. He's obviously meant to be a bit mental and stuff. But
I think it helps that like the first thing you see him do is nurse a hedgehog back to life, and hedgehogs are one of my top 3 favourite animals.
Wow.
I've ranked every animal, and they make it to the top 3. So yeah, it was a...
Yeah, Radagast was quite fun. The special effects and stuff, CG...
they're good.
Yeah, I thought they were really quite good.
The white orc guy's a bit rubbish. He looks a bit CG.
No, I still think he's really quite good. I think...
You can tell he's CG, though. He doesn't look like a guy in the most amazing prosthetics, so he doesn't look like he's really there. He looks like a sort of really uncut scene.
Yeah, but it's pretty it's close enough, I reckon. And I think he's kind of otherworldly enough to get away with having...
He looks like an orc. I would hope that he doesn't look too worldly.
There's plenty of people around who look like white orcs around here.
Well, there's certainly one in this room that looks like a dwarf, Ori. Which is my other theory, or my question. In these politically correct times we live in, do dwarves not mind, as in dwarves in real life, that in, like, fantasy films they're basically a separate species? Like, there's the humans, the ogres, and the dwarves. Why are the dwarves not humans? That's what dwarves are. Is that not some
dwarves
sort of...
aren't dwarves in fantasy.
Well, then, but you couldn't have a fantasy
and dwarves, film. No, dwarves aren't called dwarves.
Yes, they are.
Dwarves aren't called dwarves in fantasy films.
Yes, they are.
Because they are suffering from dwarfism, which is why...
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Well, what are they then?
They're just dwarfling people.
That's the exact same as there being a species in the Lord of the Rings called Spasmo, which is a type of monster born without the ability to use its legs. And you're going, no, they're not called that because of the thing. They're called that because they were born without the use of their legs. I'm pretty sure that's offensive.
I understand the relation there.
I got really annoyed.
Yeah, you did. Somebody interrupted you without knowing they were interrupting you. No.
Why is that not offensive?
You can't call them things like midgets and stuff like that.
Well, no, I'm not. No, but the fact is that the dwarves are separated from men.
Okay.
But in real life, dwarves are men or women.
How long are we going to spend on this point?
Until you agree with me.
Right. We'd best just brush it over because I'm not going to.
Still don't think it's... I don't know how they've gotten away with it, but there's never been any controversy. No dwarf has ever said. Why is that? Why has he said men and dwarves? Why didn't he just say men and that covers us all?
They're not men in the film.
Exactly, that's my point. They're a separate species, yeah. They live in the under the ground, in the caves, where they belong. Not in real life, according to the film. I really like the bit in the film. It's near the end, but I'm assuming everyone's seen The Hobbit at this point. If you haven't, stop listening. It's not a spoiler. I like the bit with the eagles at the end. I like
the book.
Well, yeah.
So
yeah,
I think you can say what you want. The eagles are good.
I really like that
they're
scene.
Always just something like that. It's like Superman again. Like it's just.
Well, no,
it's too convenient. Like they're just too powerful. Okay, they don't deliver them right to the end of the bloody journey.
Yeah, the eagles just.
But there's no question.
Do their own thing. They're not under like. It's not like you can say.
He's just falling in a favour, isn't he? No, I know. I get that.
I do wonder how he's earned that favour.
Yeah. What did he have to do to those eagles?
What is the deal with him, the moth, and the birds? Because they're pretty tight.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How does the message get from a moth to an eagle? Like, obviously there's magic involved, but...
There's your answer.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's magic involved. But yeah, just
like
that.
Really eat the moth and get the knowledge.
Eat its brains. He reads its message on the wings of the moth.
Is that what he's doing to it? Fair enough.
That's what happens. If you pause the DVD and zoom in, you can see the message. It says, "Help me, P.S. It's Gandalf."
P.S. Love, Gandalf.
Kiss. I thought Martin Freeman was amazing, by the way.
I was going to mention Martin Freeman just before the video
ends. He is the main character, which actually is another good point, is that I think with so many characters, eventually he kind of gets a bit lost in the mix. And then, like, there's, the scene where he goes down to the bit with Gollum. And then all the other stuff happens with the trolls or whatever they are, the goblins. Yeah. And then it cuts back to Martin Freeman. You think, oh yeah, Hobbit, Lord, Thingy's in this, Bilbo's in this, forgot about him. Yeah. But I think, and I'm putting out there, that perhaps Martin Freeman's performance as Bilbo is the best performance in the whole of the franchise so far. I haven't seen the third yet.
Wow.
Do you not agree? Frodo was a bit whiny. I know that was the point, but I just think
Frodo was whiny. Are we including voice actors?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to bother naming Smaug as a good actor, but I really like Hugo Weaving because I really like Hugo Weaving.
Yes, but would you say it was a better performance than Martin Freeman's Bilbo?
I would say he plays it perfectly. It's like he's just Agent Smith without the violence.
He's not Agent Smith without the violence. He's a completely different character.
You saw him replicating himself inside of Guinevere, or whatever her name is.
I don't see your dreams, weirdly. I like the riddles in the dark scene as well. I thought that was really cool. The
Who in the Dark?
riddles in the dark scene.
Yeah. Of course.
It's like it was just a short film almost. It's like all set in the one place, and I don't think it cut to another story until that one was over.
Possibly.
Possibly. Anyway, it's been 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're done.
Unless you've got anything more valid to say.
No.
No. Well, there you go.
Never have anything valid to say anything really. Anyway.
Bye, everybody.
But, yeah. See you now.
Yeah, I'll do.
Next.
Next.
What next?
Stop it.